waited 20 years for this shit. All the bullshit this year. Fuck it.
It was the year that changed my life, for better and for worse. I became a single teen father. I met my future wife. Things were falling apart at home and at work. But that didn't stop me. We hit Avalon with the guys. We took over Atlantic City with just a few bucks in our pocket, and I threw the most epic birthday party of all time to bring in my 20s. I never knew how strong I was until I had to survive 2006.
My name is Ronnie. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Hell's Kitchen.
Once again, I welcome the new year with my God fam. I knew this was going to be a wild year. I was just a month away from becoming a father, so I made sure to make the most of that night.
Here's my ghetto story.
In the ghetto. For the rest of this video, I'm staying away from the drama and focusing on the positive moments, the ones that helped me survive this year. After I may have slightly exaggerated that Natalie could arrive 3 weeks early just to get out of work on Friday, she actually decided to show up for real. Saturday morning, 8 a.m., Natalie was born. I'd like to think that she was helping me cover my tracks, arriving earlier than anyone expected. I couldn't believe it. At 19 years old, I was a father.
Have you ever loved someone so much you giving on for? Not the expression, no, literally giving on for. When they know they're your heart and you know you are their armor, and you will destroy anyone who would try to harm her.
February was not the easiest month. I was adjusting to life as a new father, working full-time as a video instructor, and trying to survive everything being thrown at me.
I mean, I love my daughter to death, but I try to deal with it as best as I can. A lot of people are surprised that I'm still able to hold up with everything that's been thrown my way, but I mean, I'm trying my best to do what I gotta do and do what's right.
Lean with it, walk with it, 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 lean with it.
This was the first of many nights out clubbing with Reuben and Harry, especially at our favorite spot, Avalon. I needed it. At the time, I was a newly single father, stressed and overwhelmed, and this was my escape. Honestly, it's how I survived the rest of that year. And if I remember correctly, I was already pretty wasted before we even made it to the club.
My name is Ronnie Bosch, aka JR Scar.
The start of the EZW season, I decided to channel what I was going through in real life into my character, JR Scar, introducing the anger management storyline. That included an intense promo and an awesome match against the debuting Janito.
I'm the talk of the town. That's the reason why they stare. More carrots in my head. If you look, see a glare. I'm one of a kind with a wonderful rhyme. I'm skating off in a Rari, you'll get left behind. My rap's fully automatic like an AR. Dropping nothing but heat, me and JR. I'm living life in the fast lane. Then the cash came. Fire won't quit, still burning like a gas flame. They watch me, so I duck and roll. Middle finger still up, saying fuck the glow. And my dog's still down, we don't trust them hoes. I live life like a king.
All my problems is just like, they've been building up for me the past couple months, so I'm using my EZW character just to have a way to let out my anger without hurting anybody.
My sister Melissa was celebrating her 15th birthday. At the time, I had no idea that this night would end up meaning so much to my life. After we all went to BBQs, my friend Kevin told me he was bringing his friend Apryl to hang out with us. I remember thinking, there's no way this is real. This girl is way too hot to spend her Friday night hanging out with us. But to my surprise, she existed, and she showed up. I even wore my shades all night so she wouldn't catch me staring at her.
Go, happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
We were back in Brooklyn the following weekend. All week I'd been talking to Apryl on MySpace, and I even got her number. Unfortunately, we couldn't hang out that night. Despite that, we still had a great night out in Brooklyn.
Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be them.
Reuben, Harry, and I returned to Avalon. I was feeling like $1,000,000. Hair freshly braided, a nice blazer, a clean button down. I was freshly single and ready to make the most of it. I hadn't gone clubbing much growing up, not even team nights, so I was definitely making up for lost time, despite not even being 21 yet. I even made Melissa take pictures of me during a full-on 4 a.m. photo shoot.
Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
I reached out to Apryl almost every weekend to try and hang out, but she was busy with school. So I decided to have my fun and waited out until her semester ended, and we could finally spend time together. Ironically, I did not see her at all in April, but we talked on the phone almost every night, sometimes until the sun came up. Somewhere along the way, I started catching real feelings for her. Finally, the semester ended, and on May 5th, we hung out for the first time. I was nervous, but I'll never forget Reuben's words of encouragement. Don't become her fucking girlfriend, Bosch. Go kiss her. And the rest is history.
Now it's me and you. Now, I've been waiting, think I wanna make that move.
Apryl and I went on our first date and saw Art School Confidential, which felt oddly perfect. She was in art school and I had my own aspirations of going to film school.
If I lay here, if I just lay here.
That same week, we also went to the DCTV Docujam, where my 2005 documentary, Closing the Chapter, was screening. I went up on stage, answered questions alongside other filmmakers for the first time. I was really proud to show her my work.
Oh, I think they like it. 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 Oh, I think they like it.
We're back at Avalon. Kevin is absolutely living in this picture, while Harry and I took the world's most awkward selfie. I ended up in the West Village in the middle of the night, getting Natalie's name tattooed on my chest.
Now let me upgrade your autumn uppercase. You're switching necktie to purple labels. Upgrade you.
The annual 9th Avenue Food Festival. I spent most of the day there with my childhood best friend Frankie and Natalie. Later on, I finally got to introduce him to Apryl. Frankie, like pretty much everyone else, was happy for me. And yes, definitely noticed a major upgrade. That was actually the first time Apryl and I ever took pictures together. It was my nephew Joshua's 4th birthday. This was one of the few times I can remember taking Natalie out to an event. It was a beautiful day in the park and everyone was excited to see her, especially Josh's little brother Marcus, who was just a few months older than Natalie.
You don't think that son of a bitch deserved to die?
Not for looking at your wife.
I found him knocking on my door in the middle of the night. I asked him what he was doing. The only answer he could give me was I need to borrow some sugar.
Some sugar.
Fucking sugar in the middle of the night.
So then why'd you kill him?
Cause I saw him looking through the window while she was taking a shower. So the next time I saw him, I chopped off his head. Let's get it prepared. Let's go. You know that thing kills.
So?
You know how many things that thing's contained?
I know.
Got like nicotine and stuff like that, you know.
Oh well.
You know, saw the Truth commercial?
Yeah, it's all lies.
It's the Truth commercial.
It's still bullshit.
Okay.
What time is it?
11:55. Quite early. Hang tight.
So what are we dealing with?
What do you mean? Weren't you listening? I swear to God, you one ADD motherfucker.
It's always the same shit. You listen, I just follow along.
I bet you was staring at that blonde bitch again.
Yeah, she was out, wasn't she?
Tasty too.
We didn't.
While you was out with your last assignment, I got to know Mrs. Caroline Cherry.
Fuck. Anyways, what are we dealing with?
His name is Carl Thompson.
What'd he do?
Mr. Thompson and his family decided to get into the drug business with our business partner. When it was time to pay up, they didn't have the money, so he gave him an extra month. Their son thought it would be a great idea to pay in counterfeit money. He said some guy gave it to them. So 3 months passed, and here we are now, to get rid of them all. Come on, let's go, it's time.
Alright. So how old's the son?
16.
The fuck?
What's wrong?
I don't do kids.
So I'll do it.
Come on, man, you can't go through with this. The mom and the dad is one thing. The kid, he don't know any better. He still got Similac in his breath.
Too bad.
Fuck this shit. Nobody told me anything about kids.
Next time, listen.
Now I'm through here. I can't go through with this.
You're not leaving me to do this shit by myself.
I'm through here. I'll see you back in the office.
Fuck. I'm getting tired of this shit.
New life for me. Woo, 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 woo.
and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel.
If you're proud to be Latino right now, stand the fuck up.
After pre-gaming at Reuben's place with the fellas, King Fat and I headed back to Avalon for another night of partying. I threw on my fresh Cuba shirt and jacket, a fresh haircut to match, feeling fresh to death. And judging by these pictures, we were very popular that night.
They're flying, but they can't keep up with white lions.
Apryl and I were getting closer, hanging out more and more. That night we went to Reuben's sister's place in Brooklyn, the same place where I first met her and where we shared our first kiss. For the first time in a long time, I felt lucky. I found someone I genuinely enjoyed spending time with, someone who could keep up, have fun, and fit right in with me without worrying about awkward moments or the night getting derailed. I wasn't being forced or pressured to hang out with her. She was just fun. Everyone got along with her, and for the first time, it all felt easy.
Does that make me crazy?
Things were falling apart in my personal life, especially with all the drama surrounding my daughter. In the same week, I was kicked out of my apartment and lost my job at Rec Youth, a place I truly cared about. I was passionate about working with kids and teens, teaching video production, and helping them tell their stories. Losing that job felt like losing a piece of myself. With nowhere to go, I first moved in with my uncle, and eventually found stability staying with my grandfather. Everything just felt so uncertain. So all of those nights of clubbing, partying, and drinking with the guys, along with spending every chance I could with Apryl, weren't just fun. They were what carried me through the toughest time of my life.
If people want to judge me because I'm going out on the weekends and I have a daughter, then that's their problem because they don't know what I'm going through. And the fact that I don't get to spend time with my daughter is what makes me go out and have fun. If I was spending time with my daughter, I wouldn't be out drinking, I wouldn't be out partying, I wouldn't be out at the club, I would be with my daughter. But since I can't be with her, I'm not gonna sit at home staring at the wall. I'm gonna go out and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna have my fun. I'm not gonna be miserable my whole life.
That summer, Apryl and I were pretty much inseparable. We spent the 4th of July at Dwayne's place, drinks in hand, hanging out on the balcony, one of our favorite spots to just relax and take it all in. Later that night, we ended up having our own little photo shoot, me rocking my airbrush shirt as we walked around the Lower East Side on a perfect summer night.
Every day we be burning, not concerning what nobody wanna say. We be earning dollars.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't swag with me, but fuck them, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be real world material. People just can't keep up to the kid. Just what happened. This whole glasses thing, people wear glasses not because they're cool, because they're trying to take, because of business.
This was a weekend I'd been looking forward to for months. I was heading to spend the weekend with Frankie and Max, my childhood best friends, at Max's dorm.
So my mom was telling me the other day that I can't get my ears pierced, and I'm like, that's not right, because my brother has ears pierced. I already have one of my ears pierced, but I wanted the other one pierced. So I'm like, shut the fuck up.
There was never a dull moment.
It's on fire.
What the fuck? I just hear him go, it's on fire.
It was my niece Divina's 10th birthday. We went out to my stepsister Janine's place in New Jersey, and I always had a great time hanging out with them. For that day, I was able to put everything going on at home to the side and just enjoy some real quality time with my family, relaxing in the pool, going down the water slide, and hanging out with everyone, including her little sister Sophia and cousin JJ. It was one of those stress-free weekends I really needed.
You would have thought that you could be the one, 'cause I can't wait to fall in love.
After nearly 2 months, I finally worked up the courage to ask Apryl to be my girlfriend and make it official. I was nervous. I was so used to settling, and this was the first time I actually went after someone I was genuinely crazy about. I think we all know what her answer was. We spent the rest of the night hanging out at Dwayne's place, and it felt really good to see everyone happy for me.
Everybody say number one, baby girl, you and me. Smash it, that's a hit to me. Off the charts, look how she get to me. She might be nothing to you, but she the shit to me. Soon as I'm done, tell me how you love that. Number one, can't put nothing above that. You deserve a verse from me. We gon' party like it's our anniversary.
Did you have a good day today?
It's a wonderful day.
Really? Why?
Because I got a girl now.
Oh, you do? What's her name?
Her name's Apryl.
You like her?
I say hi.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
Apryl and I hung out at Reuben's place the very next night for another wild evening. This was also one of the first times Reuben pulled out the video camera and we actually filmed a night of shenanigans.
Hey, you don't stop! Running! Come on!
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not.
We decided to switch things up and hit up Pacha in Midtown for a white party. I still have no idea where I found that shirt, but we had a great night and even grabbed some solid pictures in Times Square afterwards. We even did the chicken noodle soup dance before heading out.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty.
Dwayne's mom was out of town for Lobster Fest, so naturally we made the most of the weekend. Not that it really changed much. Dee's mom was always cool and always let us hang out anyway, but this time we were fully stocked. Henny, Bacardi, Jack. Another wild night that ended the only way it could, late night pizza. And yes, that's Reuben feeding me.
It's so weird, it's so weird, it's so weird, it's so weird, it's so weird.
Reuben, Harry, and I took a trip to Newport Mall in New Jersey. We enjoyed the beautiful weather, tried on Jamaican wigs for absolutely no reason, and somehow ended up buying Pop-Off vodka. What the fuck is Pop-Off?
Are you ready? Come back, come back, come back. Break it down. Come back, come back. This is the first time a DX video with Spanish people.
After a long hiatus, EZW is back, if only for one day. I was hyped to debut my new D-Generation X inspired JR Scar jersey. They had just reunited on TV and I grabbed a personalized one from WWE shop.
I drink, I smoke, my name is JR Scar.
I officially ditched the anger management gimmick, and from that point on, my character basically became the party version of me. And in a true form of method acting fashion, we got drunk before the show.
Actually, I'm drunk.
Are you drunk?
Yes, I am. 3 o'clock in the morning and I've been watching you from the corner of my eye, baby. This is a pre-match warm-up, baby, yeah.
We better get ready. Now to the madness.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it!
This ended up being my final match against Cheyenne.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
1, 2, 3.
A draw. Honestly, the perfect ending to the epic feud with my brother.
Down, down, si no tengo de tu piel, down, si no tengo tu calor.
Happy birthday, dear Reuben.
Reuben turned 22. The night before, I got a cross tattoo with a Cuban flag.
Oh yeah, hot fire.
Matching his and Harry's, which had the Puerto Rican flags. What a wild night. I could try to describe it, but honestly, Reuben did a much better job rapping about it the following week.
Last Saturday was my birthday party. Everything was crazy, split the Becari. Who's watching the kids? Nobody, no. Yeah! All 4 liquors in one cup.
Bosch. And while we're here, let's admire that bling.
Got Bosch.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling.
While my weekend nights were filled with partying, I made sure to use every bit of free time during the week and during the day to be with Natalie. She was only a few months old, so there wasn't much she could actually do yet, but it mattered to me. Spending as much time with her as I possibly could wasn't optional, it was important.
I'm bringing sexy back. The mother boys don't know how to act.
We started the night drinking at Dee's place, but it was far from over. Eventually, we made our way back to Reuben's to keep things going, and somehow ended up with our shirts off singing every single song that came up on my shuffle for the rest of the night.
Uh-oh.
Ready? You are hot fire, the one desire. Without you. People, can't you see? We're that special one. Yo, look at this. I ever had the love was never true. I know you're a hoe. You're playing more. You're a dirty hoe. Put me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I'll be what you want me to be. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Honestly, what a sight that was.
You're fat.
The annual feast of San Gennaro took over Little Italy. It was one of the rare times the entire crew went out together. We even brought Pacha and Jasmine. The weather was perfect, still warm, but without that brutal summer humidity. Afterward, we ended up back at Reuben's place where I tried Red Bull for the first time. And just like that, Red Bull Ronnie was born. And of course, the night somehow ended the same way it usually did. With my shirt nowhere in sight.
Hey, now walk it out. 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 Now walk it out.
Another fun night at Dee's. The one thing I vividly remember, Frankie commented on the MySpace picture I posted from that night calling me an AJ McLean looking motherfucker. Was it the yellow polo, the shades, the facial hair, or all of the above?
Dance, now everybody move. Now everybody shake. Now everybody dance now. Let's go. Let's go, make it hot. Come on, let's go. Rock, rock. Say what? Rock. Let's go. Everybody dance now. Rock this party, dance everybody, make it hot in this party. Don't stop, move your body. Rock this party, dance everybody, make it hot in this party. Everybody dance now.
I love you, Natalie.
If Natalie being born and meeting Apryl were the top two moments of the year,
Happy birthday! I love you!
this was a very clear number 3, my 20th birthday party at Reuben's.
It's my motherfucking birthday, bitch!
I had a crazy design shaved into my hair and friends coming in from everywhere. From the blinking lights to the fog machine, we turned that apartment into our own personal nightclub. No drama, no stress, just good energy. It was easily the best house party we'd ever thrown. Everyone was having an incredible time, and after everything I'd been through that year, I needed it.
This has been the worst year of my fucking life, but the best fucking birthday. Fuck everybody. Fuck everything that happened to me. I don't give a fuck. This is my day.
I'd always wanted to throw a wild party with all of my favorite people. And this was beyond anything I could have imagined. The very first Boschtober.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Ronnie, look at the camera.
I'ma get money, dog. My fucking birthday. Let go! Get it, get it. It's my birthday, bitch. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
And for the next 20 years, I'd be chasing the feeling I had that night.
See a fucking smile on my face. Fuck everybody. Try to fuck everything up for me. Fuck you. I love everybody in this fucking room. Thank you for making this the best birthday of my fucking life. I kiss everybody. Mwah!
The day after the madness, I celebrated my first birthday as a father with Natalie. How wild is it that she's that same age now? Apryl also came over to celebrate with my family and me. It felt good to have everyone in the same room.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
Pichon threw a Halloween party. Not many costumes, but definitely another excuse to party. It was also great seeing Vanessa and Gina from high school. Always a good time, even on the spookiest of nights.
Throw some D's on that bitch.
This bottle Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that bitch.
This bottle Cadillac.
Despite being pretty broke, we made our way to Atlantic City for Dwayne's 21st birthday. It was my first time ever going to AC, and somehow the weather was beautiful, especially for mid-November in the Northeast, right by the water. We threw on our best outfits and hit the town that night, until we ran out of money and made our way back to our room.
It's going down, meet me in the mall. It's going down, meet me in the club. It's going down, anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Meet me in the trail. It's going down, meet me in the mall. It's going down, meet me in the club. It's going down.
Pichon threw another house party. No occasion this time, just another excuse for everyone to come through and wild out all night. And as expected, it was another crazy one.
Got me calling out for help. Ask me, someone help me. It's not healthy.
Harry kept the house party streak alive at Reuben's for his 24th birthday. I clearly didn't eat enough that night because I don't remember much and I eventually passed out. Luckily, Apryl was there to take care of me when I needed her the most. And just like that, the year of epic house parties came to an unforgettable end.
We fly, no lie. You know this.
The one wrestling event I attended that year was Ring of Honor's Final Battle, which I went with Frankie. Just 6 months earlier, we ran to the same venue after ECW One Night Stand and grabbed pictures with Eugene and the legendary Sabu. But this night felt different. The card delivered from top to bottom, culminating in Homicide defeating Bryan Danielson to win the ROH World title. During the celebration, I even managed to appear on camera, but the night wasn't over yet. Frankie and I were invited to a local bar with some of the roster after the show. I met CM Punk for the first time. He had already signed with WWE and hung out with Samoa Joe and the rest of the crew. An epic night. I just wish I had pictures.
See, all I want you to do is be my love. My love. My love.
I was blessed to end the year celebrating Christmas and New Year's Eve with Apryl and her family. Over the months we'd been dating, I had the chance to really get to know them, and they welcomed me with open arms. From day one, they made me feel like a part of the family. And for the past 20 years, and many more decades to come, they've continued to do just that. But I'll always remember that very first holiday season with my future in-laws.
Daydream, I dream of you amid the flowers for a couple of hours. Such a beautiful day.
Looking back 20 years later, 2006 was the most important year of my life. It brought the lowest of lows, losing my dream job and dealing with everything that was thrown at me, much of which I chose not to focus on in this video, but it also brought me the highest of highs. Despite feeling like the world was against me, I became a father to an amazing daughter, and I did everything I could to be there for her. I can look in the mirror today and know I went above and beyond. I met the woman who would eventually become my wife and my best friend. Ironically, it happened at the exact moment I had given up on finding love and was ready to embrace the single life. And during the toughest moments of that year, the nights partying at Reuben's became my escape from everything I was going through. Those wild nights with the guys, laughing, drinking, singing, and just being idiots helped me get through a time when I felt like everything around me was falling apart. I'll always be grateful for those moments and for the friends who helped carry me through it. I didn't just survive 2006. Some of the best things in my life today can be traced back to the wildest year of my life.
On a beautiful day.
If you like the music from this episode, check out the Bosch Timeline's 2006 soundtrack playlist on Spotify. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel and watch the rest of the series.